So, we are at the end of the installation of the new fairing, which I think looks pretty neat. There are a few things that are not okay. I don't think the form is aligned correctly. I have some small issues with spaces that I think should not be there. It's not a 100% perfect fit, but I'm pretty sure that nobody will notice. This one, for example, as you see, it's kind of curved, but the original lighting panel here is not on a curved surface, so you can kind of see there is a distance in each corner, but not in the middle. That's not satisfying. Also, I kind of know why they chose to put the radio so far back, because it's not waterproof. But with that said, I think it's a shame that they didn't just choose a waterproof head unit and angle it a bit more. You know, there's so much space, there's so much they could have done, but they didn't. That's a shame. But with that said, it works actually pretty good. Now, in addition to what we did with the fairing and the head unit and the radio, that's why I lowered my voice, because I knew that was coming. In addition to the head unit and the fairing, I also had a need to relocate my Dynojet. Now, this bike is my own bike, so I spent a lot of time analyzing data and updating the maps V maps, ignition maps and stuff like that. So it's very important for me to have my Dynojet here all the time. I chose not to drill a hole for the wires. They're going through the lighter entrance through a rubber grommet. But I think this is neat. It sits very where it should be. It's very good. So the radio, this is kind of neat because I pulled a USB to lightning cable all the way through the bike and into my saddlebag in the right side, which is the one that I use the most. It's usually where I have my wallet and my cap and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But this gives you, or me, the opportunity to just put your phone in the saddlebag and just focus on driving. And as I mentioned before, this head unit has Apple CarPlay, so that is kind of awesome that you can have all the same features as you would on your phone. Let's just say you had your phone up here. So I don't want to walk through it. The only thing that I think is important is that you have the Apple CarPlay, that you do have your Google. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm already in Google. I have my Google Maps. It's very easy to find destinations, gas stations, safe places. These are the same places that you have on your phone. You have your home button, you have your recent searches. Where did I go? Okay, I went to Louis at some point. Let's go there. Let's see what the route says. And all of this is, of course, just more or less just a screen because it's the phone that's doing the magic at the moment because of the CarPlay. So don't take notice to the. I shut off the sound. I don't want it. I don't care. I'm just gonna look at the screen and say, okay, so that's 400 miles. Anyways, besides the Google Maps, what I'm very keen about is the music. I don't think it works as good as on the iPhone, because on the iPhone I would usually not go into playlists and scroll down. I wouldn't go into artists or recently added. I would usually just, search. But with that said, it works pretty good. So what I'm trying to say is, I think it works pretty neat. It's very integrated with your phone and it makes your life a lot easier. That's if you ask me. So to address the thing with the saddlebags, well, I did this. And I think that's kind of neat, because I was thinking about, okay, so let's just put it on the side, or or just lay it in the bottom. But usually, because this is my only
vehicle, no, actually I got a truck, but I usually only drive the Harley, and that's even when I'm shopping, except if I'm going for water, that is. So this is actually pretty nice, because what would happen is I can have all my groceries down here, I can have my wallet and all my stuff, and this is not going off, believe me. If it ever thinks of going loose, I will glue it to the freaking saddlebags. And the magnet on these are pretty tight, so it's not going anywhere. This is nice, and it's completely hidden away. So that's more or less it. That's it for the install. I hope you love it.